XCOM2 is a turn-based tactics video game developed by Firaxis Games and published by 2K Games. It was released for Microsoft Windows, OS X, and Linux on February 5, 2016, and will be released for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in September 2016. XCOM2 is the sequel to 2012's reboot of the series, XCOM, Enemy Unknown. Taking place 20 years after the events of Enemy Unknown, it follows the continuity that XCOM, a military organization trying to fight off an alien invasion, has lost the war, and is now a resistance force against their occupation of Earth. Story. The game begins with Bradford leading a raid on an Advent gene bank and rescuing the commander, who had been captured and put into stasis. The commander is then brought to XCOM's mobile headquarters, the Avenger, where they meet support staff Dr. Richard Tigan and Lily Shen. Tigan explains to the commander that while they were in stasis, Advent had connected their brain directly to their global communication network in order to act as a battle simulation computer. The commander is then contacted by the spokesman, the last remaining loyal member of the council. The spokesman tasks the commander with uniting the various resistance groups scattered around the world, as well as discover the true nature of Advent's top-secret Avatar project. As the commander leads XCOM in the fight against Advent, they raid numerous secret Advent research facilities and slowly begin to piece together what the Avatar project is. Through their research, Tigan and Shen discover that the Elders, the leaders of Advent, have been slowly dying from an irreversible physical degeneration of their bodies. In order to escape their imminent demise, the Elders started the Avatar project, which involves processing kidnapped humans and turning them into raw material to build new bodies for themselves, called avatars. They also track the Elders' headquarters to an underwater base, accessible only by a special Genetic portal. With their hand forced, Advent decides to accelerate the project and process all non-essential humans into the Avatar project, under the guise of curing all disease at their gene clinics. The spokesman is presumed killed when he sacrifices himself to warn XCOM about the plan, ordering them to hijack Advent's global communication network before they can make the announcement. XCOM manages to hack the network and transmits proof of Advent's crimes to the entire world, causing a mass global revolution against the alien occupation. With Advent busy trying to maintain order, the commander takes genetic control of an uninhabited avatar stolen from one of Advent's facilities, and XCOM stages a raid on the Elder headquarters. The Elders plead with the commander to stop the fighting and rejoin them, claiming that they are only trying to strengthen themselves and humanity against a greater threat. The commander ignores the Elders' pleas and destroys all of their avatars, triggering the destruction of the base. The commander's avatar stays behind to battle the enraged spirits of the Elders as the rest of the squad escapes. Afterwards, the commander wakes up in their own body, and learns that without the direction of the Elders, Advent's grip on humanity crumbles. The ranks of the resistance swell as people abandon the Advent-controlled cities, and the resistance begins to overwhelm the remnants of the Advent forces. However, underneath the ruins of the Elder headquarters, a strange energy begins to glow.